Imagine if you, as a resident of Lagos, had a weekly show that teaches you what the tax ecosystem of the state is like. How does the system function? What are the key functions of the Lagos State Internal Revenue Service and the MDAs they collaborate or interface with? My name is Oyinlola Saleh, and the Tax Talk was created for you specifically to tackle such issues. Welcome to the show. Our first order of business is business news.
This is business news. The Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has said his administration is deeply focused on addressing the needs of the people of Lagos, with its success reliant on revenue generated through taxes. He said his government has narrowed its agenda to critical areas that have helped to grow and develop the state. Sanwo-Olu stated this when he received the British High Commissioner, Mr. Richard Montgomery, at the Lagos House Marina recently. The governor noted that the administration's Themes Plus agenda in the last 5 years has focused on the economy, stating that all the pillars attend to the yearning and demands of the people of Lagos. According to Sanwo-Olu, quote, "Ours is a government that is working for the people. So we have driven an economic agenda in the last 5 years, and we believe all of the pillars speak to the needs of the people in critical areas where we believe growth and development can happen. We have given businesses the pathway to flourish, the opportunity to do well, and generally just create a peaceful, secure, and safe environment for everyone to do well," end quote. Sanwo-Olu described the relationship between Lagos and the British High Commissioner as positive and progressive, adding that the long presence of the new High Commissioner in Nigeria and Lagos State will definitely be of immense value. He assured the High Commissioner of the continued support of Lagos State government in all areas of interest to the embassy, while noting that existing benefits shall be deepened for mutual satisfaction. In his remarks, the new High Commissioner, Richard Montgomery, described Lagos as a transformed place from the last time he was in the state 10 years ago, pledging to learn from the innovation coming out of Lagos. He added that his office would be interested in the profound economic opportunities in different sectors, as well as research in the areas of comparative advantages. Through strategic investment in infrastructure, healthcare, and education, Governor Sanwo-Olu's administration has demonstrated a commitment to utilizing taxpayers' money in a manner that is both responsible and beneficial to the populace. As the state navigates ongoing challenges, the prudent management of public funds under his leadership stands as a testament to the potential for impactful governance. And that's it on Business News.
You just saw the business news. Up next, we have our documentary-style segment, The Big Story. We bring you a breakdown of a relevant issue as it affects Lagos State's tax terrain. I guarantee you an educative and informative time on the subject if you stay with us. The Big Story coming right up.
This is The Big Story. On her bustling streets, the economic powerhouse of Nigeria, Lagos is a city teeming with entrepreneurial spirit. Notable of our streets are everything from tech startups, small shops to bustling markets, and the ever vibrant roadside vendors. In Lagos State, entrepreneurship is not just a career, it is a way of life, a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of our residents. Yet, as vital as these businesses are to the fabric of Lagos, they face complex decisions when faced with the realities of tax. Taxation is a double edged sword for entrepreneurs in Lagos. On one hand, it's a crucial mechanism for funding public services that support businesses like infrastructure, security, and education. On the other hand, taxes can impose significant burdens on business owners, especially in a city where margins are often razor thin. Entrepreneurship is more than just starting a business. It's about innovation, risk taking, and creating value where none existed before. In Lagos, this spirit is palpable. From the tech innovators in the city's capital Ikeja to the artisans in Ladipo, Mushin markets, to mention a few, entrepreneurs here are constantly finding new ways to thrive amidst challenges. In Lagos State, like any other part of the world, small businesses remain the backbone of the state economy, contributing significantly to job creation, economic diversification, and community development. Entrepreneurship itself is the process of designing, launching, and running a business or enterprise, often with the goal of earning a profit. Entrepreneurship can take various forms such as small business ownership, startup founding, social entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship, and serial entrepreneurship, which involves launching multiple ventures. Just like big businesses, small business owners operating in Lagos State are required to pay personal income tax on their earnings from their entrepreneurial ventures. This tax is based on the profit generated by the business and is separate from any corporate taxes that may be applicable.
Tax is a very good thing, but a lot of people run away from it. They forgot the importance of it. So, what I'm trying to say is like a revenue for the government to service us, to service the industry. I think tax is very, very important, that we should use this as an integral part of setting up our company to generate little to pay back to the government.
As an entrepreneur, you are not just an individual, a natural person. You are also a legal person, your business. And businesses need a number of things. You first have to comply with your own corporate social responsibility, not just in terms of community service, but in terms of meeting your tax obligations.
I see payment of tax as a very basic responsibility for any businessman. And so, because of that, every year it is taken seriously that we do our accounts and make sure we render our returns and we pay our tax. Religiously over the years, we've been doing that.
The impact of tax payments on entrepreneurship in Lagos State depends largely on the balance between the tax burden and the benefit received from the tax compliance measures of the entrepreneurs. A well designed tax system that is fair, simple, and efficiently administered can support entrepreneurship, while a poorly designed tax system can hinder entrepreneurship growth and development to the disadvantage of the state in the long run.
Because government on its own doesn't have income other than the income generated from the tax revenue from the citizens. So everybody desire right good infrastructure, because no economy can run efficiently without good infrastructure. Roads, electricity, energy, even security is infrastructure. Because for the security apparatus to run efficiently, they also need a number of things. And the only way government can fund that is to generate money from the citizens. So it's a way of providing for ourselves what we need to live a good life.
The continuous development in Lagos State is basically from what I call strategic planning from the side of government. They've been very strategic, making use of the tax revenue appropriately without any wastage. And like I would say, development is a continuum, and you must continue to even maintain and sustain that development. So the governor has been very fantastic in terms of strategic planning. And without money, which is tax revenue, you can't really develop anything.
One of the primary concerns for small business owners in Lagos State is the effective management of personal income tax. As sole proprietors or partners in a business, these individuals are responsible for accurately calculating, reporting, and remitting their tax obligations to the relevant authorities. To mitigate the negative effect on entrepreneurship, the Lagos State government, through the LIRS, effectively implemented tax policies and programs that support entrepreneurship. Lagos State, through the LIRS, has made sure that tax processes have been simplified while also making available tax incentives for startups and SMEs. Graduated tax rates, business support programs, and well-structured tax credits and incentives are also measures the state has put in place in line with its ease of business agenda.
They visited us twice, and we have a very cordial relationship. They explain certain things, and it is not like what we used to have in River State, because we have another office too in River State. But they came here and they explained, they gathered some of my staff and speak to them, reason why certain amount has to go for tax for Lagos, which we are cooperating with them. It's an obligation that we must live up to.
By staying informed, seeking professional guidance, and implementing tax-efficient strategies, entrepreneurs can navigate the tax landscape effectively and ensure the long-term success of their businesses.
We seek professional advice from some bodies that will come to inform us more and why we should pay tax. If we educate ourselves very well on tax and income tax, we have different form of taxation. But you find out that the government is doing so much, but here we deduct from the source while we remit our tax payment.
Remember, being proactive and educated about your tax obligations is the key to achieving financial stability and growth as a small business owner.
Hi everyone, I am Dr. Mrs. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, the First Lady of Lagos State. My way of combating sexual and gender-based violence is through advocacy works, going to schools and sensitizing them on issues concerning sexual and gender-based violence. Also having engagements with stakeholders that are very strong on the issue of sexual and gender-based violence, donation of utility vehicles to aid assistance when they want to take survivors for further investigation, and also engaging them to ensure that they have a proper and robust legal service. This September, as we commemorate the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Awareness Month, I urge everyone to join hands with me for us to move away from just slogans to action to fight this menace against sexual and gender-based violence. SGBV, not on my watch, not in my Lagos.
Lagos State is no doubt a leading light along with the LIRS for other states and revenue-generating agencies within the nation. The issue of infrastructure is one that ranks high on the priority list. This is evident in the projects constantly getting attention. It's time for Tax Did It.
I'm honored to welcome you to the launch of a new fleet of ferries manufactured in Lagos. This event not only signifies a significant step in our efforts to improve inland waterways transportation, but also promises to enhance the daily transit experience for our residents, making their journeys safer, faster, and more comfortable.
The Omnibus Ferries project is not just about improving transportation, it's about transforming how we live and move.
To reduce the usage of cars on the road, thereby creating interconnectivity with the waterways, the rail, and the road.
Transportation is key because it is the human capital that makes Lagos what it is.
We are so proud of Lagos State. We are very proud of Omnibus.
Was chosen to come and tell the citizens of Lagos that the first pillar of our economic agenda, which is the T, which stands for transportation and traffic management, that's the pillar we have chosen today to come and demonstrate our commitment to you, to come and say to you that everything we've said to ensure that we have a comprehensive, integrated, urban mass transportation system will not be shortchanged. And to the good people of Lagos, these ferries are built for you, by you, and with your commitment and your contribution to us. It symbolizes better days ahead for us. As we launch them into our waterways, let us do with collective pride. Let's do this with collective pride and a sense of purpose. Let's see it as another public asset that we need to take care of.
At about this time on the show, we step out for Voice on the Street. Today's no exception as we have our correspondents locked and loaded. Let's join a man now for Voice on the Streets.
Welcome to another exciting episode on Voice on the Streets, guys. My name is Chibuzo, your favorite minister on the street. So today we're going to be sampling people's opinion on the street. Don't go anywhere. Join me.
Yeah, I see the impact because I see the road they are doing and the construction. At least they are trying. I see the impact.
No. There's still go slow. There's, all this go slow is the major problem Lagos is having.
Definitely.
Yes, I see. Yes, because they've been using the tax money to do a lot of things in Lagos as far as I'm concerned.
Yes. There is impact because the money people are paying for tax is being used to maintain Lagos. You can see now, the streets are clean. So many things are done. It's making the citizens have good amenities and live comfort life.
Yes. I'm seeing it, the roads and all that. Yeah. Well, then maybe the road and other social amenities, I guess.
I shall try.
Lagos.
Yeah, relatively.
It depends in some aspects, in some parts.
Yes, actually, yes. Definitely. What an exciting opinion from the people, guys. I still remain your favorite minister, Chibuzo. Stay tuned, guys.
It's been an engaging episode of the Tax Talk. We'll have another packed edition for you next week, and I trust you join us just as you did today. I am Oinlala Sally, and I'll be back with you next week. See you then.